Was strapped to what is called a safety chair as he made a court appearance today in Van Nuys. His court-appointed attorney made certain that the cameras could not see his client, as he was formally charged with 1 count of murder, 10 counts of attempted murder, and 5 counts of commercial burglary. All the crimes committed in and around the Malibu State Park area.
It's insane.
10 attempts? That's not cool.
Reaction from the people who live in the area. Some say they have lived in fear since a young father, Tristan Baudet, was shot and killed while sleeping in a tent in the Malibu State Park last June. His 2 young daughters by his side, they were not injured. And then a few months later came a rash of burglaries, mostly businesses. A man described having a rifle, wearing black, broke in and stole nothing but food. And then it was also revealed that there had been at least 8 shootings in and around the camp area, something that had not been public knowledge.
We didn't even know they were occurring until the main shooting came out with the scientist in his tent.
When Rauda was arrested in the hills above Malibu, detectives hid his face. He was charged only with probation violation, which meant no bail.
You're a piece of
That's Rauda at one of those hearings. His behavior so erratic at other court appearances that the court ordered him strapped to a safety chair and a net put over his face because he would spit on anyone who would go near him. All the while, detectives were running ballistics tests, trying to match the bullets with Rauda's gun. I've been told by several sources they have a perfect match when it comes to the shooting of the young father, and they have perfect matches in at least 5 of the shootings involving cars that were driving by the area. And as far as the break-ins go, I've been told that they can positively identify Rauda from the security video. According to the complaint, there are 16 charges against Rauda. It is alleged that he shot at a camper who was sleeping in a hammock, shot inside a couple of campers who were in an overnight parking spot, and shot at least 2 cars that were traveling down Las Virgenes. In one car, a young man and woman were on their way to go surfing. He did not enter a plea today. That will come in a couple of weeks. So bail is $1.1 million. And as for all those probation violations, well, if they hadn't charged him today, he was due to be set free, walk away, serve his time on those probation violations last Monday. Obviously, that's not going to happen now. Reporting live from the Calabasas Malibu border, I'm Dave Lopez, CBS 2 News. Back to you.